I started way back my career back in 1993. Okay, I remember back then, yeah, my first job was with the manufacturing company, Japanese manufacturing company, right? Typical Japanese culture, manufacturing culture. And back then, I remember, my boss telling me, if the user try to be big head, asking unrealistic demand, etc., don't pick up their phone, don't reply their email for 3 days. In the manufacturing, when they got something stuck, and IT said, I don't want to support, they have to do overtime. They have to capture somewhere in an Excel spreadsheet or notes. After 3 days, they come back, right? So after 3 days, when I see them, they give me red carpet. Because, coming, the helper, right? So I follow instruction. That was back then. And the name, they don't call it IT, they call it EDP. Electronic Data Processing, yeah? For those as old as me, you know what I'm talking about, yeah? EDP. Now nobody call EDP anymore, isn't it? Right? So that was back then, So IT was the rule, the king, right? And also I remember at the time I was working in Singapore for about 11 years. I was one of the first, they told me, this is a Sun educational system, told me you are the first Java certified in Singapore. Okay? So at the time, technical knowledge is the king. Right? Whoever get the Java, people worship you lah. I mean, not directly, but my phone keep ringing, The headhunter knows my number. They kept calling me. Every week I got offer, And some of the interview, I said, I got nothing to do. I told my boss I'm MC lah. I went for interview, right? So, I got quite a number of offer, yeah. They give me double pay, Back then double pay was big, right? But I don't feel comfortable with the person. I don't know, somehow I meet the people, right? I know this type of boss, I don't think I want to report to him. So couple of them, they tell me, Aaron, I don't think you are as smart as I thought lah. When I declined the offer, right? So I was in that stage. So back then, like if you got technical knowledge, yeah, you are the king lah. You don't need to know about business. Yeah, that was back then, right? Then of course after that, I moved on into the corporation. That's where I learned everything about business, right? Where on earth, by the time you got IT manager, you talk about TCP/IP? Never, right? Of course, you talk TCP/IP to your staff lah. But when you go to the meeting, you talk about the project, how the business user, etc. So, the jargon of the TCP/IP or XML shouldn't come out. Otherwise, the business tell you, Aaron, you dream what? Right? This is a business meeting, right? So you need to translate into the business side, right? And of course, after that, in short, 11 years ago, I was offered a job in Microsoft, right? So in Microsoft was so interesting, I was offered a position back then was the architect evangelist, right? How to promote architecture, etc. So some of you I think knows was my previous customer, right? When I was working for Microsoft, right? So talking about architecture is important, So start talking, although that I'm part of the .NET team, but I don't talk about .NET. You never listen. You attend my Microsoft presentation, The rest of the Microsoft guys talk about .NET, XML, HTML, TCP/IP. You never, in my talk, no such thing come out, Because I talk about the business value, how to talk about business value, etc. Right? Of course, now the jargon in IT is move on, right? Now, of course, the sexy word is transformation, right? I think just now Cak Hasan put that in the right way. Transformation is actually, if I give another illustration, it's like how to get IT and business married together. Because if you notice, all the big corporation that has established, they call it Enterprise Transformation Office, the CIO is under that team. The CIO, COO, CEO is under the enterprise transformation program, right? Meaning what? How do you exploit the use of technology to give maximum impact to the business lah? So this is what happened that many enterprises doing that today. I've been traveling from Indonesia to Malaysia to Singapore to Hong Kong. The same word being used, so it's consistent. It's consistent. All the big corporations have that. Of course, couple of the big boys in Malaysia also has that department established, and of course looking at that, actually transformation is only can happen when you do so-called integration between business and IT. Just now earlier presentation, as I mentioned that how to integrate business and IT, how do you create the so-called the environment, the culture, the budaya in your team, that every technology initiative is on 50-50 between business and IT. Otherwise, business the word technology come up, enterprise architecture come up, IT job lah. That's why now they use transformation program, right? When in the transformation program, two of us already in the one house lah, right? We already together. Let's do it for successful journey together, right? Something like endorsement, like registry of marriage lah. In another word of the transformation program. Alright, I think I stop in there.